As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Enjoy. Hey, I wanted to drop in and give you a closer look at this awesome lemon juicer, citrus juicer, whatever you would like to juice with it. It's really large, so it can fit. This is a super large lemon. Hopefully you can see that it is bigger than a normal lemon, and I could fit almost the whole thing here. I was using these exact lemons the other day in this thing. So of course you would slice it. You wouldn't put the whole thing in here. You would slice it in half. But what I was doing, and I'll put some overlay here, is slicing it in half and putting the sliced half down into that part. I'm going to take this apart in a minute and show it to you. But you get a huge amount of juice, and I like that the juice stays in this thing and you can pour it out of this pour spout at the side. So literally this thing is so stout. I've got one of those really tall kitchen like things you see in the bar, like the big citrus juice presses, that I'm going to get rid of because this does just as good a job and takes up not nearly as much room, because you can set this part on the counter and this guy stays even with it. You can put the whole thing on the counter and put all your weight, as you can see me do in the video, right here on this handle, and it's stout enough to take it. So I actually got this. I've been making a lot of recipes by Melissa Benachet. Shout out to her, not sponsored or related, but I do love her her stuff. And she has this awesome lemon juicer that is something like this, that's got the pourable spout, and I couldn't find the type she was using, and so I found this one. Actually, I got it. I reached out to the company who makes it, asked for a free product in exchange for an honest review. So I always make my reviews honest, just so that I can feel good about keeping things honest and only recommending things I like. So anyway, also check out Melissa Benachet, because she makes some really nice fresh stuff, uses a lot of lemons. So anyway, this thing comes apart, which is great for washing it. So is it dishwasher safe? I don't know, but in my house, there's some harsh realities for hand wash only items, and that is that you're gonna go in the dishwasher, and if you survive, then you get to live in my house. So it does come apart, and so I found that a little tricky at first, because you gotta lift this, and if you're at just the right angle, you're gonna lift this out, so just be mindful of that. That was a little bit annoying, but I like that it comes apart, so that you know, if you've ever tried to wash one that doesn't come apart in the washing machine, it just takes up, it's awkward to get it open and wash, and takes up a bunch of room. So this guy comes out too, which is really nice. So it also came, which I didn't use, it came with this almost cheesecloth type of stuff that you can put inside of here to keep any pulp out of your juice. I didn't really care to use that, but it is nice. It's a nice addition if you're trying to make juice to actually drink. I am just making this to mix into recipes, so I actually quite like the pulp. But you can see that's a big old container there. And so you just slide this in, and so you can I put all this in the dishwasher and it survived. So is it dishwasher safe? I don't know, but it survived. So we just go ahead and put this back here like that, and you've got your big old citrus juicer that you can just put on the counter, and all the juice is going to be waiting here for you to nicely pour into your bowl to mix in whatever you're mixing. So it would also fit probably, it would definitely fit half of a pomegranate, an orange, anything. This, like I said, this is a really big lemon. And so that's what I really like about it, is it's gonna fit some full size, really big citrus, and I don't have to keep my giant citrus press anymore, and this is just as heavy duty. So definitely check out how I'm doing it in the video here, and hopefully I can overlay it so you can see how it works. It worked really nicely. Anyway, definitely recommend.